Hello, this is Alex from the Worcester Public Library, back for another one of my weekly tips and tricks about how you can best utilize some of our online resources. And today I wanted to spend a little bit more time talking about a great resource that we have for you, and that's Ancestry Library Edition. Now, in case you are not aware, most of the time Ancestry Library Edition is one of those databases that you can only access from within the public library. But since we're currently closed due to the coronavirus epidemic, we've partnered with our database provider ProQuest to bring you remote access for the time being. So what you'll want to do if you want to check this out is go to our website, mywpl.org, and then you can go down to our resources tab, and then you can click on online databases, and then click on genealogy right here. And you can see Ancestry Library Edition, and you'll just click on this icon that looks like a little house, and that's going to take you to the page where you can access your card number and your PIN and log in from there. Once you're logged into Ancestry, what you'll want to do is do some searching, and we've talked a little bit about how to do some basic searching, but today I wanted to talk a little bit more about how to do a little bit more of an advanced search and some ways that you can help make sure you're finding who you're looking for. So if we click on Begin Searching, if you've ever used this before, you can sort of see that you've got the first and middle name, the last name, the place where they might have lived, and then the birth year. But as you're searching, there's another thing that you can do which will help you out. So we'll put in some, just put in some test things. John Smith, he lived in Worcester, and let's say he was born in 1860. Now, if you've noticed, I'm just typing, the first name, the last name, the place where they lived, and then the birth year. Some little checkboxes popped up right here, which says exact, and some, other things right here. So, if you click on, for instance, this one right here, you've got some options. You can either say, exact to, so you'll only be searching to Worcester specifically. You can say you want to search Worcester and the Worcester County and the adjacent counties, Massachusetts, and all of the adjacent states, and then throughout the entire country. Also, if you're going by the birth year, for instance, you can either say you want to search exact to this year, exact to plus or minus 1, plus or minus 2, even plus or minus 10. Also, with the name, you can say either you want exactly the same name, or you want to search names that sound like that name, names that are similar, or names that have exactly the same initials. Because if you've seen old genealogy records, sometimes what you'll notice is that different genealogy records will have slightly different names, slightly different places, slightly different births. Maybe some of your ancestors were immigrants. English might not have been their first language. Or, records down the line, maybe the, census taker, for instance, was confused and put down the wrong birth year. Or, maybe some of these records have slightly the wrong place, or it might be some sort of a transcription error. So if you do some exact searches, so you say you want the exact name, the exact birth date, the exact location where they live, you might not actually find exactly who you're looking for. But if you actually go and you say, okay, well, I know that they was Worcester County, maybe it wasn't exactly Worcester. Or you maybe want to say, okay, I think it was around 1860, but I want to say do plus or minus 2 years just to be exact. Or, maybe you want to say, okay, I think that their last name was Smith, but maybe they might have spelled it Smythe or something like that. You might want to say, okay, well, similar sounds like. So if you make it too broad, you're going to find a whole bunch of results. But if you make it a little bit less narrow and you don't do exact and you say, okay, maybe, plus or minus a few years, plus or minus a few counties, that's going to really help you narrow down and hopefully find exactly who you're looking for. So again, my name is Alex from the Worcester Public Library. I hope that this tutorial might help you out with your genealogy searching. Hopefully you'll check out our Ancestry Library Edition access, and I will hopefully see you next week for another one of my weekly tips and tricks. Thanks for listening.